Hello and welcome to Addiction in the Family Online for the spring of 2018. I'd like to welcome everyone to the class. I look forward to having a good semester of mutual learning with everyone. Uh, I'd like everybody to know that this is the theories portion of two addiction classes that are structured around family therapy. The other one would be more hands-on and therapy driven. This will discuss therapies, but it will be more in an abstract sort of fashion rather than as applied as the other course. So this should give you a good foundation if you move on into the addiction and family counseling class. This is the addiction and family theories. So with that in mind, I know there are a lot of you out there and a lot of you are anxious to get started and know what's expected. So I'd like to go over the syllabus and also just the design of the Blackboard homepage, since that's how we're going to primarily communicate. I will make these videos available interspersed throughout this semester. I've gotten compliments from students in the past that they have been helpful, so hopefully that will continue. Anyway, so I'm on the home page, as you can see here through the video. First of all, the number one thing that I found that students complained about in the past was there's so much stuff going on in an online course, and in Blackboard there's stuff hidden under all these tabs. I wanted to try to consolidate and help folks keep track of things. The number one item that I found helpful in the past has been this critical dates and also rubrics tab. So if you click on that, it will bring up this information here. And so each one of these, of course, we'll have our discussion boards every week. That's your participation in the class. That's like you coming and sitting and showing that, yeah, you came to class, and so you get credit. So that's primarily how online courses are designed, just to show that you're here and that you're paying attention and that you have conversations with your peers. There are two dates that I'd like for you to observe for your discussion boards. The first date is Thursday. So Monday through Thursday, you'll have new content on the discussion board that you'll come on and, hey, I need to take a look at this PowerPoint, or I need to look at this YouTube video clip and try to understand what it's saying. So use this time, Monday through Thursday, to read, reflect, and compose your initial discussion post each week. What I recommend is, as you're reading, as you're going through the information, the PowerPoints, the text, that you kind of take notes, that and you can also go to the discussion board and get an idea of what I'm asking you to dig out of the information. This is, online courses are primarily driven by what you put into it and what you can dig out of the texts. So, take notes on either a pad or either on a Word document, and then you can copy and paste those into the discussion board later. But anyway, Thursday will be the deadline, Thursday at midnight. So if you do not get your original post completed by Thursday at midnight, you will receive no credit. That's important. So that's 6 points down the drain. That's 60% of your post that week. Now you'll have an opportunity to respond to your peers, and that's usually done from Friday to Sunday. So everybody should have their initial post done by Thursday, and then Friday through Sunday, you'll have that opportunity to go back in and reflect on what your peers have discussed, and hopefully you'll look at a couple of folks, maybe three, whatever time permits, and that way we get to learn together from each other. And so Thursday at midnight, that's your deadline for your initial post. Sunday at midnight is your deadline to respond to peers. So again, I encourage people to get on there early, get that done, because the earlier people are able to do that, the better the conversations that we can have. Other critical dates you'll notice are provided down here. So there are 5 case studies, and you'll note that these are the due dates to follow on this particular page here. So you'll notice February 5th, February 26th, the 19th, the 26th, that's going to be right back to back, and then on the 9th of April. You'll also have 2 exams. The midterm exam has to be completed before the 9th of March, and then the final exam must be completed before the 4th of May. You'll have one paper due. It's a literature review, and it will be due on the 16th. We'll go into a little bit more detail about what's expected there at a later date. So hopefully that will help you. There's a table of contents next. And so just kind of going down over on the left-hand side, you can see where my mouse and cursor are. Online course information, there's a wealth of information under that. I encourage you to kind of dig in and look at that. I will post a lot of things under content and course documents. So each week, this is probably the one thing besides the discussion post, besides the discussion tab, this is the thing that you need to go into and really pay attention and grasp this and make sure that okay, this is something I need to go in weekly and update. So that's content and course documents. And so you'll see here's our posts that I'm going to make available for today, for this week. So I haven't quite done that yet, but it will be released here in a few minutes. Here's our syllabus. Folks are welcome to go in, and I'll go ahead and put that syllabus in there in just a moment. Here are our discussion boards. I see there's 4 of you already getting online and starting to jump in, which is good. Here's where you'll submit your case studies. So I'll have some places to submit your case studies right there. There's our plagiarism statements. Looks like people have found those. There's a remote proctor that you can. There's a practice exam there. You can also, and I encourage people to use the student services centers on all campuses. So you'll have the opportunity to go in person and sit and have somebody proctor your exams. So that being said, hopefully that's giving folks an opportunity to come in here. Here's the syllabus. Let me make sure there's anything that I haven't mentioned already. Okay, so here's my office number. If you need to contact me, I encourage you to call. Email is a good way to get a hold of me. Let's see here. My office hours for this semester looks like I'm going to have an office hours from 8:30 to 11:30 Monday and Wednesday, and then Tuesday and Thursday from 3:30 to 5. And I'll need to update some of this stuff here. So beginning date. There we go. And that's why I haven't posted it yet. There's still a couple of things I need to look at. But it's got your the grading scale listed here, what you can expect for the grading scale, and then it also has our class schedule right there. And hopefully, if you have any questions, please email them to me, and I will do my best to respond to you in a timely manner. So anyway, look forward to learning a little bit more about each one of you. I know some of you already from previous classes, but anyway, I hope we have a good semester together, and I'll see you all online. Take care.